I'm here with Micah. We're going to talk through some of the talking points or the importance of a proper fitting wetsuit. This is an example of a good fitting wetsuit. We're also going to show some examples of suits that aren't so perfect. So starting with the upper body, we're going to show how there's no excess material. What you want the suit to fit like is a second skin. So no rolls, no excess materials through the upper body. The underarm is nice and contoured with the pre-bent elbow. No big excess materials. As you get down to the waist, you have a contoured hips. And then in the knee area, no extra baggage there. You got the nice tight pre-bent knees, and then you get into the ankle, and it's got a nice seal, so you don't have any fleshing up the ankle area. So again, the most important part of a proper fitting suit is like a second skin. You want it to form to the body, and by having that, you're going to get better performance and better warmth out of your wetsuit. Micah has now put on a suit that's a size bigger. So on the surface you might look at it and go, hey, look, it doesn't look all that bad. But when you really dive into it, you can see how it's got a little bit extra room. You shouldn't be able to pull this much material out of the upper body. That shoulder area doesn't need that kind of material up there, or does it need it down here? This is what we call bat wing. So as it's folded under, you get a little bit too much material underneath the arm. Also, when you go around to the back, you got a lot of material here. This is all excess material. So what seems to be like an okay fit really isn't as desirable if you want to keep water out of your suit. Moving into the lower body, in the thigh area you can see there's a little bit of looseness there, and that's not necessarily good. You want to keep that as snug as possible. And then down on the leg, look at that. You got a little bit of rolling here. That's not good. You want to keep that as snug as possible so that way you don't get that bunching up behind the knee. Mike has now put on a suit that's a size smaller, and as you can tell, you might not see it so much on the camera, but it's putting a lot of downward pressure on his shoulders. Also, when you get into the arm area, as he's raising his arms, he's got a lot of resistance here. It's not a great fit. The length of the arm is much shorter also, so it's a little short to the ideal fit. As you get into the lower leg area, it's okay in the thigh, but when you get to the length, it's still short. It's riding up on him. As you wrap around the back to the torso region, it's pulling away from his body, and that's going to separate the suit from your body and allow you to be a lot colder in the water.
Our size chart can point you in the right direction when choosing the right wetsuit fit. We offer standard sizes like small, medium, and large, as well as in-between sizes like ST, MT, ML, and so on that you see here. For example, sizes that end in T mean tall, so MT is medium tall. So going from a medium to an MT means you should really notice the height difference in the length of your torso, legs, and sleeves. Notice how the weight ranges of our size chart for medium and medium tall overlap, and how the chest and the waist are exactly the same. Going from a medium to small, just like we saw with Micah, means you'll feel the difference in the height, length, and width of the entire suit. And again, you can see this on the size chart. So use the size chart as a guide to figure out the fit that works best for you. Not all sizes are available for all wetsuit styles, so be sure to check whether your size is offered in the style you'd prefer.